So, Fatman.
So sleazy.
4 hours. They kept it a tight 4 hours this time. I feel like they deserve some praise for that.
Fuck you.
Yeah, maybe so.
It's upside down. Okay, perfect.
I'll take it on the wrestling show. Welcome, everyone. This is Sleazy.
This is the Fatman.
Welcome, everyone, to another wonderful episode. First of all, ladies and gentlemen, the only gold medalist on the wrestling show, the current reigning, defending trivia champion, Mr. Heavy G is with us.
What's happening, gentlemen?
Where?
Ah,
Today we're talking WrestleDream, obviously. We're going to talk about it, I know. But I feel like they did a better job of putting together a show here in terms of pacing. Now, obviously, it wasn't fully on. There are many bits and pieces where I know you and I are going to agree on it shouldn't be on the show, but we'll get into it, of course. Fatman, take it away.
Then you watch the pre-show. No, good, awesome. Okay, so the main show, the pre-show, which I almost had up, but I won't. It had like 30 matches on it, 90 wrestlers.
yeah.
Sounds about right.
Okay, show opens with this. Surprised me the show opened with this, but it didn't at the same time. Now that I thought about it, Heyman and Page versus Jay White, 16 minutes 20 seconds. John Canton gave this 3 3/4. I'll start. And the more I thought about it, they're in Tacoma, Swerve's hometown. They hate Page. What better way to open the show? I'm pleasantly surprised they put Jay White over here. I thought this was going to be just Adam Page just steamrolling him. Not steamrolling. Basically, having the same match they had, but Page winning. I'm glad Jay White won. I think he obviously needed to win more. And you're going to hear me say this a lot tonight. Right Kid died. 3.5 stars. I thought it was a solid match. Heaviest of G's.
I have it rated at 3.5 as well. I haven't watched AEW in a while. I just forgot how good Jay White really is. I mean, he's fantastic. I mean, the only bad thing I can say is a typical AEW. They're 4 minutes outside the ring with no count. But I love the knee breaker that he did to Page outside on the ramp, and that Uranagi was amazing.
I loved the buckshot lariat counter into the.
That's my last point. I loved both counters to the finish. You know, Jay White was going for the switchblade. He got out of it, and then coming in with the buckshot, caught him in it. I don't know if it could have been a little cleaner, but I'm not gonna, But that was a fantastic finish to that match. 3.5 stars.
We're in the same ballpark, 3.25. Match was decent to fine. Obviously, having heel versus heel normally wouldn't work, but obviously it works here because Paige is in Tacoma and it's like Shawn Michaels showing up in Montreal. The finish was kind of out of nowhere, and I'm very surprised and once again pleasantly happy that Jay won here. I didn't expect. I expected a steamroll, kind of like Fatman did. So I'm happy to see a little bit of a difference here and just a little bit of the kind of change in pace. And I think it was a decent way to open the show as well.
And I love the way that Hangman sold the knee. When he went to do the Larry at the end, he hesitated for that first time. I mean, that was like I said, the ending was great.
Yeah, people keep sleeping on Jay White, but Jay White is probably one of the top workers in AEW. And unfortunately, because of just how things have fallen out, he's kind of gotten pushed down the card a lot. Maybe this is the beginning of him getting a huge push. Who knows?
Let's hope. AEW Women's World Championship, Mariah May. God damn. Oh my God. Defends against Willow Nightingale. 10 minutes and 50 seconds. Ken gave this 3.5 stars. Sleazy, you're the women's wrestling enthusiast.
I am not a lover of blondes. There's very, storied thing on the show. Mariah May is a very attractive woman. Very attractive woman. Main notes, obviously the spread eagle wasn't going to sprint Mariah May. Fuck your finish in the dead spot. And not only that, but beats Mariah back up. God damn it. Shit like that. It's always going to annoy me. That being said, it was fine. It was 3 stars. Willow has some tendencies in her matches that make her look green still, especially in the first half of this match. That was one of them. That being said, it's one of her better matches, and she is getting better. So she's put the effort's coming. And I think 12 months from now, you'll see a different performer than you see here.
Okay. Heavy G.
I have 3 stars. Good. It was a fine match. I liked another match. I love the finishing sequence when they're faking that power bomb, and then it looked like she was going to get power bomb because she had no momentum. And then all of a sudden, got it flipped over. Boom. 1, 2, 3. I didn't see like the green parts of the match, but Willow Nightingale reminds me of almost Bailey-ish with her entrance.
Yeah. Yeah.
I almost said, I'm not even joking. I almost said Mariah May defends against African American Bailey. Almost said it.
Just with the beginning part of it, I'm like, man, that's almost like all she needed were the inflatable things that did the wave. But it just reminded me of a Bailey coming out there. But I agree with you, Sleazy. Give her some time. She's going to be phenomenal.
Yeah. There's something there. And
yeah,
it's just a question of, can she put the pieces together?
Guess what? Social.
Yay!
3 stars, 2. Good match. I said Willow didn't fuck up this time. Kinda. And Right Kid died.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. AEW TNT Championship. Jack Perry defends against Shibata. 9 minutes, 20 seconds. Can't give this. The Mike Sanders. 2 3/4. Heavy G.
not a fan of either one. I gave it a 2. I just wasn't. There are a couple matches on this card that I just didn't get into. Pardon me. That was one. I'm sure we're going to talk about the aftermath of the match. So I'll leave that when we talk about that. But I just gave it 2 stars. Not really fond of the match.
1.5. It wasn't good, but there's a reason why it wasn't good because of the aftermath. No one's going to remember this match. They're going to remember the post match. So it honestly didn't even matter the quality of this match. No, I hate to say this, even if this was a 5-star match, which was nowhere near, they weren't going to remember it. They were going to remember the aftermath. It didn't matter. So let's go up there, have a basic match, get through it, do the aftermath, and go. And that's why it was the shortest match of the night, also, at 9 minutes and 20 seconds. So I get it. So quite frankly, my 1.5 star rating, while I hated it, doesn't matter because it just doesn't. Everyone's just going to remember the.
But now I have a question. If he had the offense, it's the same thing with Piper and Bret Hart. He had the offensive move and then rolled him up. Shouldn't he not have been pinned?
What?
Roddy Piper used to say that Bret Hart never won because I had the first offensive move.
Doesn't matter. He had the offensive move. His shoulders were on the mat. It's a pin.
Just saying. Relax. Just saying.
All right.
Did Sleazy freeze on us or?
No, he's there.
I'm just waiting. I'm
Go ahead.
letting everyone talk and enjoy it. It was a warm bowl of water, folks. And I was the most generous out of all of us at 2.5 stars.
What's 2.5 stars?
I think it was enough for that.
Thank you. Know the bits.
Wow.
Yeah, you were generous. Yeah, that was okay. Post match.
The finish at least was interesting. Kept Shibata looking good while still keeping the title in Perry. Return parade. Let's go.
Yep. Yeah. So let's see. Danny Garcia comes out. MJF comes out. Adam Cole comes out.
Boom.
Cool. I mean, I Daniel Garcia, great wrestler. MJF, he was filming Happy Gilmore 2, I think. And then
yeah, because when I think of high quality movies, I think Happy Gilmore 2. Which, by the way, there was a casting call for Happy Gilmore 2 around where I live.
And you didn't go. You could have been
Nope.
on the state. Should have been with MJF. You
Nope.
could have been best buds. He knows you.
You could have been.
He knows your ass at least.
He knows my ass very well.
You could have been. You suck, jackass.
I just bring a roll of toilet paper. It's fine.
All I know is it me or did Adam Cole look kind of gimpy running down that ramp?
It's not easy running down ramps, okay, man?
Hey, just because.
Wait, hold on. Sleazy just say it's not easy running
down ramps. Yeah.
Running.
Yeah, it's fine.
Period.
Hey, I don't
it's
know.
not easy walking.
No, I didn't say it was because of my own experiences. I've just watched other people roll down ramps. I know I've seen Titus O'Neil do it.
Yeah.
Just kill himself over it.
Yeah.
Okay. All that was okay. Because it was in a 3-way for the AEW International Championship. Will Ospreay versus Rick O'Shett versus Takeshita.
See, you didn't even get the names right. It's Ricky versus Willie versus Shitty.
20 minutes, 45 seconds.
Shitty Ricky, really?
4.5 stars. All right, Sleazy, overrate it.
Of course, it was 5 stars. Here's my issue with anybody saying it's not 5 stars, and most people will say this is because of the finish. It makes sense. Everything made sense from point 1 to point 0. I think that the apron sequence was probably one of the best sequences I've seen in a long time. And they did a great job of threatening the table without even paying it off. I thought that was great. The actual table spot was amazing. The Doomsday device flip out was amazing. Takeshita knows exactly what he's doing. I will be shocked, and I really do mean this, if he's not AEW World Champion in 18 months.
I will say he should have already be AEW World Champion.
That's a very fair point. They are strapping a motherfucking rocket to his ass, and he deserves every second of it. The crowd was fucking unglued through most of the match. Having Fletcher turn on Will was a good way to finish the match and get the title off of him. I know people, like I said, will talk about the stabby spot not being sold, I disagree. I think it was a perfect way of selling it, of having him go down and be shocked while he was kind of like dazed from it. I think it was a great job. I like the fact that they even threw him out via the Tiger Driver spot was great after the match. I loved it. The only thing I could complain about, if you're going to complain about everything, is once again doing the whole arm twitch sell on the Tiger Driver. That would be, but that wasn't even part of the match. So, best triple threat I've seen in a long time, maybe ever.
Okay, well,
and I don't like triple threat matches.
Mark. So no,
First
it's not a 5-star match.
Fuck off.
Yeah, okay, that was weird. Sorry, baseball game. That was weird. Not a 5-star match because of the finish, and 100%. Everyone's been selling the Screwdriver as they've been dead, except Will Ospreay. He didn't know who hit him until he turned around, and then he was shocked. He no-sold it 100%. He got hit with a fucking screwdriver, which kills everyone, not him. Then turns around and goes, "Oh, it's Kyle," and then became dazed. It was not perfectly done. It was dumb. I literally gave this match 5 stars, and then that happened. I erased it. And I said, fucking dumb. 4.5 stars. Everything up to that match was absolutely awesome, except the finish. And they no-sold literally every move they ever did in that match. So, there's that too. But, yeah.
Yeah, I'm with that, man. 4.5 stars. It didn't need. I think to me the ending ruined the match.
So let me put a point. Kyle Fletcher doing it made sense. Everything made sense storyline wise,
right?
Too. Just sell something you've been building up for months as being this deadly thing. That's my issue. It's like the Kenny Omega effect, except with Ospreay now.
No,
I mean, all 3 athletes show great athleticism. I mean, of course, you're gonna have that in that match. I love the backslide bomb from Ricochet onto Ospreay. To me, the thing of the night was Takeshita not being covered, hearing the 1, 2, and taking out when he wasn't even covered. Man, I popped for that so much. I'm like, holy crap! I'm thinking he just kicked out. There's no one covered him, and then that was just amazing to see. That was awesome.
Right kid died.
Yes,
100%.
Okay.
Point to me, please, guys. While you're bitching about this, show me where he's not selling this. I just want to. Yes. Oh, obviously, this is care of All Elite Wrestling.
Right there.
Every time. You're fucking out of your goddamn mind.
No. If you watch the fucking product.
If you watch the fucking video, you know.
No.
He's fucking selling that bullshit. You're out of your goddamn mind. You have no idea what the fuck you're talking about.
Neither do you.
No, one. You don't even know what you're fucking watching. You just want to shit on this match because you're just sitting there. No, you're just going to sit there and shit on it because, oh my God, there's a little bit of storytelling involved. It's bullshit and you know it.
1, fuck you. 2, if you watch the whole fucking product, everybody who got hit by the fucking screwdriver immediately went down. Ospreay went out.
He was on top of fucking Gallus. What the fuck are you talking about?
Watch the product.
Watch the goddamn video.
I did watch the video.
You're not watching the fucking product. You have no idea what the fuck you're talking about.
You're telling me
I'm cutting off a full half star on this match because of what you believe is not even a sell, which you're absolutely wrong on.
He didn't sell it.
You're an idiot.
He didn't sell it.
You're an asshole and an idiot.
He did not sell that.
Any other
Did
time
you
that
not
you hit
watch the fucking video? Did you not watch the goddamn product? This
any
is
other
literally-
person that got hit with that screwdriver
Was down immediately, didn't get up
He
for
was.
an hour. No, literally, I'm dead.
He was down.
No, you're not understanding. Everybody who got hit in it, literally down on the mat, not moving.
Watched this. I've
Not
watched
that.
multiple variations. I've seen other people get hit with screwdrivers. There's other pay-per-views where people
And
got
then
hit with screwdrivers.
He goes like that. Then you not watching the product.
Did you not watch the fucking video? You're sitting here claiming he didn't sell it. You're wrong.
You're not
You're
understanding.
wrong. You're wrong.
I'm not
You're
wrong.
You're wrong.
I'm not wrong.
You're wrong.
I'm not wrong.
You're wrong.
Because you don't watch the other fucking products.
You're an idiot. You're wrong. It's
You
right
didn't
in
sell
front
it.
of you. It absolutely sold it.
Nope.
You can say no all you want. You're wrong.
You're wrong too. Because you only
You're
showed the little
absolutely
bit he
fucking
did.
wrong. You're
Oh.
absolutely wrong. You're sitting here claiming he didn't sell it. You're wrong.
You didn't sell it.
You're claiming he didn't sell it. You're wrong.
You didn't sell
You're
it.
claiming he didn't sell it. You're wrong.
Anybody else that got hit with a screwdriver, they would have got covered and pinned. They didn't need the.
He wasn't being pinned.
That's
There's
the
the
point.
point.
Because he wasn't selling it.
That
You're not-
wasn't even part of the. Are you out of your goddamn mind?
I don't think you're getting what we're putting down.
I don't think you have any idea what the fuck you're talking about.
He didn't sell it.
You took an entire half star
Yep.
off this fucking match
Because he-
you claim that he should have sold it more.
He
Because
should
you're
have
saying-
sold it
He
like
did sell
everybody
it,
else
you idiot.
sold
He
it.
did.
If he sold it the way we're talking about it, the
It doesn't
cash
matter
would
if he
just-
sold it the way you talked about it or not. You're saying he didn't sell it.
He didn't
That's
sell it.
incorrect. That's factually incorrect.
He did not sell it.
Just because you don't believe he didn't sell it the way you wanted him to sell it does not mean he didn't sell it. He
didn't sell it.
sold the move.
He didn't sell it.
You're an idiot.
Now, this is where the show went downhill, in my opinion. Swerve Strickland segment. Now that the segment was bad,
It didn't need to be on the show.
100%.
Prince it on coffee.com.
Yep. It did not. It was a 20-minute segment, which I thought was going to lead to Bobby Lashley showing up, and it didn't.
Yeah, that was my biggest question mark on the yeah, on the segment itself. I don't know if are they waiting to give it away on a Dynamite for him to come back, or are they going to wait till Full Gear, basically?
Well,
I think they're going to do it on a Dynamite. One, you can make the argument more people watch Dynamite than they do pay-per-views. It's going to make a bigger impact, blah, blah, blah. Two, I kind of like he didn't show up because they're kind of slow building the story, which is good.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, also, going back to Takeshita, right kid died. Like, he needed
100% there.
He needed to go over in that match.
Yeah.
Absolutely, 100% agree.
So,
Before
again,
I continue, I just want to give a quick shout out to CM. Hey, welcome to the show. I didn't see it while I was screaming at Fat Man.
about how wrong you are. Anyway,
Fuck you. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Anyway,
7
is always the answer. Yes. So they're slow building it, which I like. Now watch tomorrow night he shows up and they just completely whatever praise I give them, it just ends.
I was just gonna say Tony Khan's listening to Jake. Fuck him. Fuck him. We're gonna put the last year on tomorrow.
So
night.
again, as the segment wasn't bad, it just wasn't necessary. I know Swerve's from Tacoma, and then they were in Tacoma, so he needed to be on the show, but he didn't need to be on.
No.
This could have been a Dynamite segment.
It could have been. Absolutely. 100% could have been. I also believe that you'd be doing a disservice to him if he didn't show up on the show.
I agree. So, as well as
Give him a throwaway match, 5-minute match somewhere.
Well, he wasn't clear. And that's another thing,
Yeah.
too. That the one thing I hated about this segment was like, oh, man, I can't feel my arm. Oh, I got pain down my back. I got pain in my neck.
But I'm cleared.
But I'm cleared. It's like,
Yeah,
I hurt, but I'm good.
I don't think a doctor will clear you.
You could. Here's what you could have done: is kind of the will he or won't he actually come up to wrestle? Like have him face like a lower mid card heel. It's like I'm going to win the match because he ain't showing up.
Yeah,
and then do the whole Nada comes out, puts him over. They do the 5-minute match thing. Maybe tack this onto it. That's an abbreviated version of this.
Yeah,
get the pop, go.
Yep.
You know, there's a
bunch
of different ways you could have done it.
I'm tired of seeing the Hurt Business / the Beatdown Clan, whatever the hell that MVP has. Just it's old.
This is going to be controversial. They weren't over in WWE. They weren't. And then they got broken up, and people are like, "Why'd you break them up?" They weren't over. That's why.
To an extent, I agree with that.
So
I think they didn't get the chance that they needed, though.
Okay, right. That's a fair point, but also they weren't over. So they're not that big of a like. If they were WWE champion with Lashley, tag champs with Cedric and or Benjamin or whatever it was, like an MVP along the way, and they were just dominating people, kind of like Judgment Day. Okay,
yeah,
I get it, but this is honestly, it's a mid-card act. So,
they're booked that way for sure.
Yeah. So, and you're booked that way, you're perceived that way,
right?
So, I don't understand the hype. I like Lashley as a performer. I think MVP could talk. Sorry, Shelton, you're a little over the hill. I'm not excited for Shelton Benjamin to come to AEW and have okay matches. This isn't 2005 anymore. So as long as the story's good, I'm good, but I'm not excited about this. It's just going to lead to probably Swerve turning on Nana and joining them, and then they're going to have infighting, and it's going to have him versus Lashley.
I don't think they'll ever put Swerve on the Hurt Business or whatever they're going to call it. I think that Swerve is a good foil for Lashley to lose to. I could see Lashley being pushed up the card with whatever we're calling this, the business. I could also see somebody else that's AEW grown be the third or the fourth person of the group to kind of bring it together. Maybe having Private Party, because there's obviously there's something they want to do with them.
Yeah.
So maybe align them together with the Hurt Business and have this interesting coalition go on.
Okay, 2 out of 3 falls match. Hologram versus the Beast Motos. 16 minutes and 40 seconds. Ken gave us 3.5 stars.
Don't even get their names right. Holly and Morty.
It wasn't bad. 3.25. It wasn't a bad match. It was a good match. Just that's it. Cool. I don't even know if the right kid died here. I mean, it doesn't really matter.
Well, you don't watch the product.
I do watch the product.
You don't watch Collision at all.
Who cares about Collision? No one watches.
Yeah.
No one watches Collision. That's
the entire point. Is Hologram is basically a Collision exclusive.
Oh yeah, no one watches Collision.
You don't even watch Dynamite. What the fuck are you talking about?
I 100% watch Dynamite.
You would have known that he doesn't show up on Dynamite.
I know. That's what I said. I don't care about.
No, you didn't.
I said.
Point being, out of all of this, I don't believe this should have been on the main show.
Correct.
I agree.
This would have been a great main event for the pre-show, and that match entirely cut. Like that block of time entirely cut and made it shorter. This is one of those points where I could say, yeah, you could have definitely made some time here. That being said, Hologram is Tony Khan's personal project type thing. So obviously it's going to get on the
Well-
show over the television title, which everyone thought was going to be on the show, but wasn't.
Right.
I gave it a 1.5 stars. I didn't like it, actually.
Oh, wow.
I was not a huge fan of the match itself, and I thought it was, I don't want to say it was a waste of time, but it definitely wasn't something like you already had this type of match on the show in a way with the triple threat. So this was never going to live up to that style of match on the show. So it shouldn't probably have been on there.
WG.
Everything you said, I give it 2 stars. Just it was just it could have been. I guess should have been on the pre-show. I would have rather seen the. I'd rather have seen the Acclaimed in this spot. You know, with Rico coming back and everything else, I think I'd rather have seen them in that spot and move this to the pre-show. But 2 stars.
Yeah, I know we didn't talk intentionally about the pre-show, mainly because it was 2 hours and basically a whole nother fucking show. But I do enjoy Rico Constantino. I will always pop for him 100%. He will always be one of my favorite weirdo, not wrestlers. You know, he came from American Gladiators and he turned into a wrestler. Like the trajectory of his career is just always amazing to me. So I'll always pop for him, and he's a good fit for MXF. So.
Yep. Okay. Darby Allin versus Brody King, 12 minutes, 20 seconds. Kent gave this 3 3/4. Heavy G.
I gave it 3.5. It was just another car crash for Darby Allin. I mean, the crazy bumps he takes. I don't know how his body just.
In 3 to 4 years, he's going to be walking like me.
You're walking like Mick Foley. But I love the ending because I loved the fact the guy crawls in at 9 3/4, and while he's crawling in, Darby gets up and he hits the coffin drop on him while he's trying to get back in the ring to beat the down. I thought that was an ingenious finish. Like I said, 3.5 stars. Just the beating me, the ending, like when you thought for sure Allen was going to take that suplex on those steps.
He's crazy enough to do it, so you believe
Yeah,
it.
that's why I was shocked when he didn't. And then Brody King, and then he does the coffin drop on Brody on the stairs. I thought it was a good way to finish the thing. 3.5 stars.
It was an okay match for a house show. I don't know. Like I said, after the triple threat, I kind of lost interest in the show. I don't know. It was okay. It was a Darby Allin match. You expected crazy bumps, and yeah. Honestly, for the first time, and I think maybe one of the only times tonight, I think the wrong kid died. I think Brody. I know they're pushing Darby Allin, especially what happened at the end of the main event, but Brody King needed the win. I think he should have probably won that match, but it's okay. Sleazy.
I see King and I go all in. All this reminded me of was the matches that Masato Tanaka and Mike Awesome had. A guy that wanted to die and a guy that wanted to kill somebody. Spot was fucking brutal and loved it. My only question, and to be fair, this might be because of just how they kind of intertwine this shit. Isn't it a 20 count in AEW?
No, it's a 10 count in AEW.
10 count.
It's a 20 count in ROH.
Okay.
If you watch the product, you would know.
I don't. That's the kind of the point. I had low expectations for the match, honestly, but I really enjoyed it. It was 3.5 stars to me. I really liked it.
What'd you give it, Fat Man?
2.5.
Oh, all right.
AEW World Tag Team Championship, the Young Bucks versus Private Party, 15 minutes and 50 seconds. Ken gave this 3.5 stars. Ryan, you're the
Boo.
Heavy G.
I have 2 stars in just one note, get the belts off these motherfuckers.
Dope. That's it. Oh, okay.
That's it. I only have one comment. Let's get the belts off these motherfuckers.
Sleazy.
The pre-match top flight spot took way too long. Let's start with that. But once they got back in the ring, even if you haven't seen this match, you've seen this match. It is the exact Young Bucks match that you see. Interesting spots that are unique, but kind of convoluted, but also interesting to take a look at. A lot of the same selling points of the Bucks and what they do in a Bucks match. I gave it 3.5 stars still, despite that. Nothing super, super memorable, but it was a Bucks match.
3 stars. It was a good match.
It was fine.
See. I don't think it's fine because to me, fine's like
as such.
No, you guys think fine's.
Oh, of course, you'd be different.
Didn't we say last week that fine was a 3?
Yes, he was.
That's what you guys agreed on. To me, fine.
He'll
just. I didn't come up with it. Don't tell me I did. I did not come up with it. You need to watch our product. Jesus Christ! Sleazy's not watching the product there. You're not watching our product.
Listen to this asshole.
It was a 3-star match. It was a good match.
It's fine.
It was fine.
Nothing to write home about.
Speaking of fine.
ROH World Championship. Mark Briscoe versus Chris Jericho. 15 minutes, 20 seconds. Kent gave this 3 1/4. It was an okay match for a house show. Right Kid died, obviously. If you're going to put the belt on Jericho, I would have fucking flipped. Even at 2.5 stars, I still thought it was better than I expected it to be. So this was Jericho's best match in a while at 2.5 stars.
Okay.
Sleazy.
It was fine. Biggest thing was fuck your finish of the dead guy. And then Mark basically does the same fucking thing and then beats him with it, which is hilarious. I like the story going into it, but the match was not terrible. But the crowd was super behind Mark, obviously, because he's repping the rep. He was holding the representation of the Briscoe brothers together in the match, and obviously Jericho being the shitbag heel. It was perfect in terms of the storyline. But that being said, it was fine.
It was fine. I like the way Jericho made it personal with him to get more heat into the match.
Had to. They only had like a 3-day build.
Yeah. That's what I mean. He had to do that to add the heat. Love the Jay Driller to finish it. 3 stars. It was fine. It was fine.
I'm trying to pop pills. Jesus Christ. Leave me alone. All right. AEW World Championship. Daniel Bryanson defends against Jon Moxley. 27 minutes. I got that right on the dot on the scorecard. Still lost by like 1 million. Ken gave this 4 stars.
Before we continue, I need to talk about the scorecard. First of all, hashtag fuck Al Barrett. God fucking damn it. He was so good that he only got 3 points on the main event and still beat me by 12. Fuck you. And I got like 17 points on the main event and still couldn't catch him. Fuck him. You may go ahead. Sorry.
All right, 4 stars. Great way for Danielson to go out. Right Kid died, like I said. Allen, Yuta coming down. I think Brian might come back to manage those 2.
Not Yuta.
You don't think?
Yuta put a plastic bag over his head. He turned on him.
Oh, I think yeah, it is right. I think, does he come back to manage Darby Allin?
No, because the stipulation was Danielson was done as a full-time wrestler. So he needs neck surgery. He basically literally needs the same surgery I just got. Same discs and everything. So he'll be out for a while.
You
Probably
think
a
he's out
year.
for a year?
Probably about a year.
Year, 18 months? I think Darby's gonna fight for Brian's honor now. I think
That's the way it's looking.
Yeah. I think Claudio getting the final shot. Was poetic, I think, a little bit. But yeah, I'd like to see, and especially going to be now that I think Darby's going up against Mox. I mean, that's just going to be a match that's going to.
Who wants to die first?
Yeah. Let's see. All right, Darby Allin's going to try to break every bone in his body, and Mox is going to try to bleed out. Who's gonna accomplish what first?
We're gonna have a transfusion station ready to go.
Yeah.
So one of the most surprising things about this match is Moxley didn't bleed.
Yeah, that was surprising.
That was surprising. I also give it 4 stars. That was a great match. However, fuck your finish multiple times during this fucking match.
Yep.
Okay. The post match, well, again, not a fan of. It needed to happen. You need to write Danielson off some way.
Yeah.
So you might as well do it like this. Again, not a fan of it. It was effective. I thought it just brought the pay-per-view down. And honestly, I didn't see Mox winning this match. I thought Danielson was going to hold it till at least the last show of December. Then he was going to go out. Hometown guy, quote unquote. I thought he was going to win, send the crowd home happy. But they went a surprising direction, which I'm actually in favor for. I won't fault AEW's storyline booking decisions on the show because I thought they were mostly the right ones. Now you have Mox as a 4-time champ. Interesting where they're going to go with it. So I'm actually looking forward to watching Dynamite tomorrow to see where they're leading with this.
That's gotta be Darby Allin, don't you think?
It has to be.
With Darby losing that shot to Moxley, it's gotta be Darby Allin.
It's gotta be. But there's been multiple times where they left feuds being like, oh, there's definitely going to be a second match. The way they ended this, and they didn't touch it.
Especially when there was a title on the line.
So I'm not sure where they're going to go. The common sense says Darby. But I don't know, and I'm just kind of curious to where they go with it. All right, Sleazy.
I know everyone's talking about the end to the match, but I need to give a huge shout out to the beginning of the match. That was probably one of the more unique ways of starting the match, and it was almost similar to, and I hate saying this because I hate the fucking asshole, but the gimmick was over as fuck. It was a New Jack style opening where you had basically his music running while all the pre-show shit was going on or pre-match shit was going on, which was great. I thought it was great. It made it a lot more sense of urgency throughout the match from that moment on. But god damn, fuck your finish. Fuck your finish. All the pad gun.
5 seconds into the match.
Yeah,
Fuck your finish.
Fuck your finish on the pad. No pads on the fucking ground.
Right.
Fuck you. After that, another exposed spot, and then another fuck your finish to the point where the crowd doesn't even buy the 2 count. They don't even pop for it.
Nope.
Another fuck your finish that Moxley just gets right up on. Like, he takes it and immediately hops up. Honestly, my biggest problem is Moxley making him pass out. I think the best thing to do was to do finish it with the pile driver, because that would make sense for the story.
Yes, I think it would have been
especially when you were then going to bag him.
Yes.
So, but yeah, I gave it 4 stars as well. So we're all in the same fucking social here. But
Social. Okay. Overall thoughts on the show? It wasn't bad. I bitch complain about AEW papers being too long, and I agree with this one. It was too long. There was at least one match in a segment that definitely didn't need to be on here. Other than that, yeah, I mean, it was solid. Cool.
I gave it 7.5 out of 10. I thought it was a great show. I, unlike other AEW pay-per-views, I sat down and watched this all the way through. I didn't break it up like I would normally do with these longer shows. I watched it all the way through, which is not often these days. I think that once again, you're absolutely right. There was at least one match, one segment that could have been cut. I think you could have gotten it down to 3 hours if you really pushed some stuff together. 3.5 would have been an easy get, and I think 3.5 is fine.
Yeah.
Once again, we're not doing monthly pay-per-views yet, so I'm okay with these longer shows as long as they're every 3 to 4 months. But once they start becoming monthly, they need to cut these down.
They've been monthly.
Yeah, I know, but but more and more they're going to be monthly.
Yes.
Like, when is our next show?
Next month.
It's 7 weeks away.
Still next month. It's monthly. Lawyered. There's a pay-per-view after that. I don't know if there's one in January. Is there one in January? I don't think there's one in January. But there's one in February in Australia. Then there's March. So January is the next one that doesn't have a pay-per-view. So. Yeah.
News and rumors.
I haven't really looked at these yet because I haven't looked last week.
Well, let me start with the big one. The former Ring of Honor COO Joe Koff died.
Yeah, I just saw that.
That was earlier today, unfortunately. Obviously, he was the COO of Ring of Honor Wrestling from 2011 until they got bought by AEW. He was basically the CEO as they were part of Sinclair. So many people got so many opportunities because of him. So he's very well respected in the community. And of course, he will be missed. He unfortunately died of cancer that he was fighting privately.
Yeah, that sucks.
Okay.
So this is a match that Sleazy's going to definitely watch tomorrow night on Dynamite.
Oh, I know who it is.
Shelton Benjamin versus your all-time favorite wrestler, Sleazy.
Oh, who?
Leo Rush.
God damn it.
Jimmy Jacobs has left AEW.
You know,
I wonder if he was doing lines in the back with Tony Khan.
he probably got fired because he was trying to get sober.
Allegedly.
Okay, some people were like,
the report added that Jacobs has been, quote, burned out as of late. Yeah, his nostrils are.
Wow.
There was a Twitter post, I guess, that was talking about all the things he had done for AEW, and it was just like this laundry list of gimmicks. The learning tree was supposedly his, and just this, that, and the other thing that was all his ideas and whatnot. I'm like, what? First of all, even if you knew, no one cares. I don't think you know that for certain. So
which dirt sheet did Jimmy Jacobs talk to and said he did all this shit?
Well, to be fair, he's known to talk to a lot of them, so it could have been anybody. It wasn't Dave Meltzer, though, which is funny. So fuck Dave Meltzer, of course. Yes, I agree with that. I'm just, I don't know where all that information actually came from.
It came from Jimmy Jacobs.
Yes.
He's probably cutting a 20-minute promo about absolutely nothing in the middle of the ring.
Yeah.
That doesn't sound like him.
No, it does not.
Do I talk about what else happened this morning? When
What else
bloodshot fucking eye? 3 a.m. Oh, it wasn't this morning. Was it this morning?
I have no clue.
I heard about it today, but we have a new IWGP champion.
Oh, yeah,
Zack
it wasn't
Sabre
today.
Jr.
It was a couple days ago. Yeah.
Who's that? Sabre?
Zack Sabre Jr.
the hometown Asian hero Zack Sabre Jr. Currently residing in Osaka, Japan. No, we kind of knew that was coming. That's why he called his shot in King of Pro Wrestling. Here's my take on that. Cool. And now the other bit of news was Tanahashi announced that he's retiring at Wrestle Kingdom. At Wrestle Kingdom in
2026?
2026.
All I saw was Wrestle Kingdom, so I assumed it was
No,
that year.
2026.
Yeah, a lot of people
Fuck
assumed
me.
it was, right? When I was like, oh, he's gonna retire at Wrestle Kingdom. What do you mean 2026?
That's
Like, what the fuck kind of announcement is that? 18 months or 14 months from now,
yeah.
I won't be here as an active wrestler because I am retiring.
It's a John Cena.
Okay,
It's
fuck all of you. I fuck off on John Cena and now fuck off on Tanahashi. Fuck off on Bryan Danielson because technically he did the same thing too.
Yeah. Judge Virginia confirms he
Wait a
has
minute,
signed
wait a
a
minute,
legend
wait a
deal.
minute. But then it's fuck Sting, because fuck Sting did the same fucking thing.
Yeah. Yeah, fuck Sting on that one too. Because he did the same fucking thing. Fuck all these fuckers there, fucking retiring fucks.
At some point, you get too old to do it.
Yeah.
Like Dory Funk having a match. Go ahead, Fat Man. I'm sorry.
Not much. I mean,
I got one more for you. The 2024 PWI Women's 250. Who's number one, folks?
Tony Storm.
Ladies and gentlemen, Tony Storm. Who's number two?
Rhea.
No.
I don't know. I just saw Tony Storm.
Mercedes?
No.
Who?
Mercedes?
Sasha.
Sasha's not even on the top 10.
No. I would say Athena.
Liv Morgan.
She's number 10.
Oh.
Athena didn't make the list.
Jordan Grace.
Jordan Grace is number 2. Rhea Ripley's number 3. Micah's number 4. Stephanie Fekera is 5. Sari is 6. Really? 7 is Bailey. 8 is Willow Nightingale.
Fuck off.
Followed by her opponent, Mariah May, and then Athena takes number 10.
Athena should be higher.
Athena should absolutely be higher because she's
way higher.
Well, she's the longest reigning Ring of Honor Women's World Champion right now. Longest reigning Ring of Honor champion, period. Full stop.
Yes.
She should be higher than that.
Yeah.
Especially when it's a mark, it's a kayfabe mark list.
Yep.
So.
I thought I just saw one more, but I forgot what it was. Oh. Alexa.
Who the hell is she? I
Fuck
don't
off.
even know who she is.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
Does she wrestle anymore?
Fuck you. She said that yes, she'll be returning, but not right now. She will be back soon.
How about the injury to AJ Styles?
I still don't know if that's legitimate.
According to AJ, they're saying it is a Liz Frank injury.
According to AJ, who's working you fucking mark.
Yeah.
There's been a lot of speculation if that's real or not. Like he pulled out, I don't even know what he called it. It was a very specific
Liz Frank injury.
Yeah. The Liz Frank injury.
I don't even know what that is. Okay.
It's basically when your foot's extended like this, and basically someone comes down on your heel.
Ow.
It's just an overextension of your metatarsals.
It's got to be painful.
It is.
One of TNA's top stars is going to see her contract come up in a mere months, according to Jordan Grace's deals out in January. Okay, that's weird. Apparently, Jonathan Grisham, his contract also expires in January.
The two of them together leaving. Wonder where they'll go. Because obviously they'll go together wherever they go.
Yeah.
In my opinion, of course.
Well, 100%.
Ladies and gentlemen, speaking of people doing one-offs and random appearances in the middle of nowhere, guess who's returning to Noah?
Oh, I thought Ryan was coming on.
Would that be Shinsuke Nakamura?
That would be correct, sir. Shinsuke Nakamura is coming back. He's doing the New Year's Day match again. He just shows up once a year because WWE doesn't book him anymore, I guess.
That's such a waste of talent.
Here's the thing. The man's making a shit ton of money doing nothing. He's living his best fucking life.
Yeah.
The motherfucker's sitting out fucking surfing all day. Why the fuck not? Every once in a while, he gets to go back to Japan and wrestle as a fucking megastar. Fuck, why not?
Yeah.
Why the fuck not? Asuka's going to be doing the same thing soon. The only difference is she won't be doing it in Japan. What is the thoughts about Danielson? Now, I know we've kind of talked about the fact that he's done as a full-time competitor. He's not doing another full-time contract. He's made it very clear that he's not signing with any other company ever again. First of all, that's bullshit anyway, because he'll almost certainly sign a Legends deal.
Yep.
Yeah.
But the other piece of that is, does he work a rando indie? Does he work a rando New Japan show? Does he?
No, he's still be on contract at AEW. The full time wrestler thing. The way they ended it, he's gonna end that feud somehow. Like, there's not. At least I think so. Like, I believe I don't think you've seen the last of Danielson in AEW.
Like,
I don't believe so either.
Like, almost the Shawn Michaels comeback against Triple H. That was supposed to be that one match that ended up being another 6 or 7 years. But I can see that. I don't see him doing. Does he do like a Brock schedule?
Good.
Like a 3-month and then take 9 off and then come back?
Good. Why not?
Maybe come back for like All In or All Out or something like that.
Double or nothing? Yeah. He's earned it.
Yes, he has earned it. If he's having that many neck problems, I really don't want to see him get back in the ring again. He dealt with the whole concussion issue and having seizures and shit. At some point, your body, they say your body has just so many bumps in it.
Yeah.
I mean, he's gotten healthier. He's looked really good. I don't know.
Yeah, the whole full-time wrestler thing is what gets me. He'll have the surgery. He'll be out for 9 months to a year. He'll come back, feud with Moxley or whoever, and then go away, and then start another feud, and then go away, and do another feud, and then go away. Until he's finally like, I'm just completely done. I'd rather stay at home and fuck Brie. Like, whatever. Like, it so.
I don't think his career's fully done until he faces Omega again. That's what I think.
I don't know if I want to see that match.
Why?
I would like to see it.
It's just going to be a no-selling fest that all AEW fans are going to drool over, and I'm looking forward to it.
We haven't seen Omega.
That's every Wednesday.
We haven't seen Omega in how long?
He's had diverticulitis.
Yeah, He's maybe 4 months away from coming back, according to him.
And he's already missed almost a year.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he
Yeah.
almost fucking died.
Yeah.
Like if you listen to what his story behind it, yeah, there was a thought that he was about to die because of how bad it was.
Diverticulitis isn't anything to joke about.
No, not at all. But yeah, speaking of health issues, Luchasaurus. As of this past week, Brian Alvarez of Wrestling Observer Live, co-host of Where's the sign? I need the sign. Fuck Dave Meltzer. Thank you. He basically said that there's still worries that he suffered permanent damage. Obviously, he's not back in the gym. Probably won't be in the gym for a while or wrestling for a while. Currently, he's got a compromised immune system, possibly sleep apnea, and he requires oxygen at home. So he is still a mess.
Did he almost have the same thing that Brody Lee had?
No, it was something different.
John Huber. Was it it was what's it called? Idiopathic lung disease he had, or something like that.
Idiopathic means they don't know what it was.
Yeah,
that's what idiopathic is. This they do know what it was. It was pneumonia. It was pneumonia that got out of hand. They found calcification of heart valve. His body's not producing iron. He's got all sorts of shit going on here. He's out of the hospital, but he's very, very weak and very, very much still on oxygen and whatnot at home. He's still looking to get some specialist treatment. This obviously, I'm saying this only because Alvarez is reporting it, and I feel like that it's important to kind of put this kind of stuff out there, especially considering a lot of the times this is from the wrestlers themselves or somebody very close to them.
Right. Anything else?
That was the main thing that I saw. I don't. Obviously, we had issues with the hurricane over the last couple of weeks. There's some wrestlers that got stuck in airports. Somebody. This is a great one. PW Insider reported that a male fan, can't believe I'm saying this, was apparently caught trying to take photos of the feet of female NXT performers yesterday at their hotel.
Okay. One, feet are disgusting. Anybody who's into that shit is fucking gross.
Hey, first of all, we don't kink shame on this show.
I just did.
I know. That's why I'm calling it out. Second of all, WikiFeets is a lot of money. I need to get my camera out. He was doing it while he was making his way through the hotel. He was ejected not once but twice from the hotel.
Was it Tony Atlas? Oh, I'm sorry.
It might have been Tony Atlas. They said male fan. They didn't say male fan, also Hall of Famer. It's just hilarious. It's just stupid shit like that.
Simba.
Yeah, goddamn. I don't know. I don't see anything else. Heavy G, put yourself over.
You can catch me and the Hall of Famer Fat Man in roughly 5 minutes' time on the Best Darn Sports Show, period 2. We're going to talk about week number 6 in the NFL. We're going to talk about my beloved Dallas Cowboys, as you can see, which I haven't set on fire just yet. Talk about some baseball as the league championship series have started, and a lot more. So check us out in about 5 minutes' time on Facebook and on Twitch.
How are they doing? 3-3? I mean,
all three losses are at home. All 3 losses are at home.
Normally, I tell Heavy G to shut the fuck up. A win's a win. They got blown out by the Lions, so you don't want to miss it. When I literally texted Heavy G, I said, "Okay, you have free reign to bitch and complain this week." So I'm gonna go to sleep while he does that.
It might be a half hour, but I'll try to cut it. I'll try to cut it to 10.
Are you sure though? I mean, that seems like a lot.
Oh, trust me.
I'm at TW Sleazy. Fuck you. We're Sleazy Family on X, Instagram, Threads, TikTok. Please like and follow us there. Find our videos at twitch.tv/SleazyandFatman, youtube.com/SleazyandFatman, premium content at onlyfans.com/The Wrestling Show. Like and subscribe on your favorite platform and click that beautiful notification icon on YouTube. I know we're planning on doing an After Dark. I'm not sure if it's this Thursday or the following Thursday. I believe it's the following Thursday.
It's the 24th.
Is it the 24th? So that would make it the following
Thursday.
furthers.
I might not be there. My Thursday Night Dart League starts up this week.
I believe it's just a shoot the shit episode. I don't believe we're doing trivia or anything like that.
All right.
I
might just hop on.
Yeah. TWS After Dark's always a great, just chill, fuck around, enjoy life. So explore more content at thewrestlingshow.com, including articles, merch, so much more. So with a thank you to Heavy G, a fuck you to Ryan, who didn't show up on the show, even though he's no longer on the show, but he keeps showing up on shows. A fuck you to Dietz because, Girl Scouts. Why not?
How dare he be a father?
How dare he just have real life commitments?
You had sex you had sex with my mother? What kind of a father are you?
Hey, Christian would love him right now. Just
very true. Very true. So for Sleazy.
For the Fat Man.
This is the Wrestling Show. Thank you guys so much for listening. Peace.
Fuck Dave Meltzer. Fuck Tony Khan and his alleged coke habit. Hot dog on a sandwich. The sub is not a sandwich. A burger is a sandwich. Tacos and burritos aren't sandwiches, you Midwest piece of shit. Next week, we review. Wait, there's no show. We cover. Wait, what? We're going to do. Huh?
I'm a truth that you seem to run from. I'm an army of one. I'm a clip in your gun.